This is the final video listing all of the exercises that are listed that I need to answer each of the questions. So my first one is the barbell step up. On the barbell step up, you're going to use a closed pronated grip. It's closed chain because the actual step up is not we're not overcoming resistance, it's just being applied to the box. The two agonists, and two antagonists. Agonist being like the vastus lateralis, rectus femoris, vastus intermedius, and the antagonist being glutes, semimembranosus, biceps femoris, and like it also depends on the movement, right? So it depends on the phase of the movement. So on the eccentric phase to the concentric phase, there's contrast there. There's contrast there because there's that up phase lifting onto the box and then that coming back down phase. And even though it's all kind of working, we could kind of go back and forth. The plane of movement, it's a sagittal plane of movement. List all moving joint actions during the eccentric phase. So you would certainly have, for the barbell step up, you would certainly have hip flexion, then knee flexion coming down. On one leg, on the other and then on the other you would have hip extension and knee extension, and then those, like some of those synergists that you could work in through there would be like the pectineus and psoas major. And then how would we spot the exercise? So how you would spot the barbell step up is that you would stand close to the person in like a good athletic stance, hands positioned in the small of the back, basically just you're only there to catch their balance. So once the athlete is ready to make the switch, you take a small step forward, so you're kind of gonna have like a little front staggered stance, hands in the small of the back, and then you're just gonna assist the athlete when necessary to keep their balance. I think I already said the grip, which would be the closed pronated grip. Pretty sure I already said the grip. Sorry, where was that at? Oh yeah, so how do we already did the spot. Oh, so like important techniques of the barbell step up, you want to keep that torso nice and erect. You don't want to be leaning forward with that barbell, so when you're doing stepping up, you definitely don't want to have that barbell on your back and leaning forward on that box. You want to be nice, sturdy and erect, nice firm body. And then you really just don't want to push off and hop with that straddle leg or foot, right? The whole point is to work that lifting that lifting leg, to work those muscles. And so we're not trying to jump up with the flat that's already put it, the strong leg that's already planted on the floor. We're trying to do the work. So we're gonna tell them to not, jump off the floor or lift off the leg. Just be conscious of that, of how the weight shifts in there. I think that. So we're on number 2, which is the leg press. So for the leg press, you would have no grip, right? So when you sent leg press, I'd think of like a leg press machine. So you would have no grips. This would obviously be open chain, because the leg press, you're pressing the force away from the body, and the platform is movable, right? Two agonists and the two antagonists. Depending on the agonist, like, so depending on the eccentric or concentric movement, I think it was supposed to be eccentric. The agonist be like the rectus femoris, vastus intermedius,